Team Up's got a massive change when it comes to Marvel Rivals Season 2 update. We got some new team ups, we got some changes to existing team ups, and we also got some team ups removed from the game entirely. And this video is going to break down everything you need to know about the new team up changes. Going over some of the basic stuff first, when it comes to the ammo overload, Winter Soldier has been removed from this team up, so you're not going to get infinite ammo with him anymore. When it comes to dimensional shortcut, Psylocke has been removed from this portal team up, so she's no longer in this one. And if you're looking for the ice squids for Namor, then he's no longer in the chilling charisma team up. They've also deactivated the Metallic Chaos and Voltaic Union team ups inside this game. And we've got some brand new team ups we're going to show you now, starting off with Gamma Charge. So any Namor mains are going to love this one. So as we know, Namor has 2 standard squids, and also he could place the frozen squid that used to be the previous team up. So as you can see, when you deal damage, you can obviously do that. But now he basically gets a Gamma Squid. So as you can see here, this guy just does constant sustain beam damage. And this is going to be excellent against dive. And as you can see here, this guy lasts a very long time. And you do have quite a long cooldown on that one, to be honest. And if you hit him with a secondary, he just goes absolutely crazy. If you hit him with a headshot, he goes crazy as well. So he does even more damage because he gets a damage buff when that is in play. Now you can place 1 Gamma Squid and 1 regular squid at the same time. That's all you can get, so you cannot place the 3rd squid, otherwise your Gamma Squid will disappear. So you can only have 2 squids out at once, which is obviously a balancing mechanic, but the Gamma Squid is absolutely insane. They basically just changed one really good team up for another one, and I think this is probably better than the previous one, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, because this sustaining damage, I know it doesn't slow enemies, but that's going to be absolutely excellent against dive, and he's basically going to single-handedly take down dive characters. The next team up we have is a new one, and this is for Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch, called the Arcane Order. Now, only Scarlet Witch benefits from this team up right here, and essentially she's got her secondary attacks, which kind of deal blast damage. She's got her primary attack, which deals this kind of lock on, and basically they did adjust this lock on, by the way, so it doesn't deal any percentage based damage anymore. So she actually got a bit of a nerf there. And now with this team up, she essentially gets some insane secondary damage, man. Like, if you look at this, that is the secondary damage. Look how ridiculously quick she can melt through enemies. But the thing is, that is not even the broken part about this. The broken part about this is that you can actually use this and use your primary at the same time, and look how much you melt enemies. It's just so ridiculously broken. This is insane, by the way. Like, I don't know how this is in the game, but that is insane. Using your primary, if you just hold down the 2 triggers, you're going to be melting through opponents, and the fact that half of these attacks are lock on is just insane. Now here's a team up that I think everyone's probably been waiting for, and that is a Captain America and Winter Soldier team up, and we have it right here with stars aligned. Doing this team up as Captain America first, and if you initiate the clash, you basically get to slam in between enemies here. So basically, let's say for example, we're waiting on this reset right now. So we're waiting for the reset to take place so we can actually use it, and what it allows you to do is, he's going to come right next to me now. Watch this. So essentially you want to do it when the enemy's in between. Obviously you want to coordinate this with your teammate, and you're going to deal damage to whoever's in between that. It's not going to deal a ton of damage, but it's definitely pretty good, and it's going to close the distance between you and your Winter Soldier, so you're going to be a lot closer to them if they need to escape for whatever reason, or if you need that extra dash as well. Now here's where this gets absolutely crazy. So it actually closes some amount of distance, as you can see there. And this is the Winter Soldier side of this, by the way, which is much more to it. So we're waiting on the cooldown again, but as you can see, it closes the distance crazy, but it also gives him overshield as well. Like Winter Soldier needs more overshield anyway. So as you can see, 100 overshield there. But also what's crazy about this, you don't need to use it on Captain America himself. You can actually use it on a different teammate, which is just ridiculous. And the amount of kind of combo potential you have with this is insane. So as you can see here, he slams next to a teammate, gaining the overshields and dealing damage in a kind of radius. next to this enemy here. But what is crazier about that is just because of the way this works with this kit is just absolutely insane, man. So the combo potential is ridiculous. So as you can see here, you can basically slam, then uppercut, and then fire away. And then that is like a combo in and of itself, which is basically even more movement tech for Winter Soldier, which is, like I said, insane. You can even do, like, I want to see if this works. So potentially hook them, slam them, and then uppercut them. That is insane. That movement is all so jarring to someone if you actually land that combo. Like, they don't know what's going to happen to them. Like, that is insane kind of movement tech. So let's see if we can get a slam, maybe like a hook, uppercut, slam. Yeah, again, insane, right? So the combo potential and the overhealth you're getting is ridiculous if you land any sort of combo with us. The last team up is Mental Projection, which is with Emma Frost, Magneto, and Psylocke. So showing the Emma Frost side of this off, you actually gain no benefit from this team up whatsoever. You're basically enabling the team up and you don't gain anything at all. Now, doing this team up as Magneto, however, you gain so much benefits from this. Is pretty ridiculous. So you can duplicate yourself, deal double damage. As you can see here, you're dealing way more damage, and he does secondary damage as well. Now, the way the movement works is basically the complete opposite of what you do. So as you can see here, if you move left, he moves right. If you move right, he moves left. You need to figure out a way how to use that, obviously. Now, the other thing I find pretty insane is the fact that you can basically double shield. As you can see, he's popping out his shields here, which I think is just pretty ridiculous, man. And that is great if you're wanting like a solid push and you want to like solo tank yourself. Just makes him even more of a solo tank than he already is. So if you look at that, you could double shield, which is insane. Also, the really cool thing as well is that if he does bubble someone, so for example, if you want to do the duplication, bubble someone else, the other Magneto will bubble you. So you can't bubble more than one teammate. So that is just something to keep in mind. It'd be pretty cool if you could, but maybe it'd be a bit broken. And then if you decide to bubble yourself as well, the other Magneto will just also do the exact same thing as well. So essentially you're just acting him as a barrier because he's going to have shields and HP. So it's pretty cool, man. I think that's pretty insane. The last thing I want to check is if this Magneto takes damage, if you take damage, and that is not the case. He's got his own health pool, which is great to see. So let's try the Psylocke part of this combo team up, and let's see. So primary damage, as you can see, double damage there. Pretty straightforward stuff. And if we get another one here, and we can do the combo on the secondary, so that combos too, which is insane. So you can basically do double damage with shurikens. So I want to see if this combos the dashes, which it looks like it does because we're getting a double hit marker here. So essentially you're getting double the damage by having the kind of clone with you. So this is like Loki clones on steroids. And this is insane when it comes to dealing damage with all the combos together and then doing a dash. And basically you've got like another Psylocke helping you out, which is crazy, man. And it's good for dealing a lot more extra damage with Psylocke. So if you're trying to pull off a flank, this is going to help you a ton. And they've actually created this team up really, really well, in my opinion, especially for the two characters they've put into it, because it actually helps these characters do their job a lot better because they're usually soloing their job, and basically gives them a clone to help them do that. So that is insane. So there are all the team up changes that we got for season 2 after the update. If you enjoyed this video and you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.